There we go. Okay, cool. Cool. That took me way too long. Ha! God damn, that was a frustrating puzzle, but I knew, you know, it was obvious what we needed to do, which is line up the fucking numbers on the right squares, but we needed to make sure that the fucking numbers were facing the right way, and that was a pain in the goddamn ass. For that, I sip soda. Got it. I had a feeling you could do it. Good job. Have a look at this. Hey, it opened. Sick. Alright, so now we got all 3 AB cards. Now what kind of mini game do we need to play? Some kind of AB game. I mean, we know that. Probably some kind of logic shit. Anyway, well, let's see if anything happens when we put the blue thing in there. Alright. Would you look at that? Looks like you turned it on. Maybe I could, turn you on, baby. Uh-oh. US, A, and B. Or us. Us, A, and B are all pairs consisting of 2 people. C, D, and E are solos consisting of a single person. First, move the pairs A and B to the blank areas on the left under pair. Next, move solo C, D, and E to blank areas on the left for solo. Press X to grab and move the letter icons. Okay. A pair and a solo line vertically with VS between them will face off against one another on the AB gum. You can still move icons even after you place them. Once an opponent has been selected, the game will begin. Choose the vote for the us pair, either ally or betray. The results of your match will be displayed along with the results from your 3 other teams. If the correct number of people reach the target BP after 3 rounds, the game will be completed. Okay. I'm assuming target BP is 9, and we have 3 rounds. So this is gonna be fun. Alright, let me double check the rules so I can understand. Hits. 3 people will definitely choose ally. 3 will definitely choose betray. 1 is a mysterious mirror who will always do whatever his opponent was. So we get to choose whatever we want too. So 3 and 3. And there's 6 choices. Wait, what? Hold on. He will definitely always do what his opponent does. Strive for 9 with 6 cooperators. We must be the only ones to surpass 9. Oh. Okay, so first and second answer must mean blue and gold or blue and green passwords. Like one of them is going to be the green one to get out of here, and one of them is going to be the gold password. So basically, it's giving me the clues to solve both. This is good. So in this case, I have to get 9 with 6 people, essentially. That's what it's saying. So let's start with that. We have to get 9 for 6 people. All right, so let's just figure this out. So if we go US, A, and B, and we just go C, D, E, let's see what the results are. And I'm going to start with ally. So let's see what happens. Okay, that happened so fast, but okay. We paired with C rather. This is who I paired with. We both got 5 points. We started with 3, therefore we both went ally. So this was ally. Okay. A has 6, so A betrayed D. D chose ally. So D is probably a group who always chooses ally, and A is probably someone who always picks betray. I think we've probably established that right away. Because when they go opposite each other, that means that neither of them's the mirror one. So that means they're pretty much set in their ways. Makes sense. And then B and E, opposite. B ended up so E is a betrayer and A is a betrayer. C might just be the mirror person then, because I chose ally. Let's confirm that. I'm gonna use the exact same groups, and I'm gonna pick betray and see if the C betrays me. Yep. Okay. Wow, I've already confirmed who's who. That was pretty fast. Alright. Well, I'm not going to get the correct numbers here, but we've already established who's who. That's pretty fast. That was easy enough. I mean, there's only fucking 5 people to establish who's who here. I'm just putting them in wherever at this point. I'm not trying to... Okay, so here we go. C's the mirror person. B and D are the alliers, and A and E are the betrayers. Wait, 3 people betray. Wait, what? How can 3 people be... That doesn't even make any sense. I'm not gonna worry about it. All right. Okay, so I need to get 9 points with 6 groups. To do that, 3 rounds of ally would be. When I say 6 groups, six people. The pair. So 2 pairs and 2 solos gotta get there. So if I pick 2 people who will mirror me, or if I pick the one that mirrors me, and then I pick the one that will always pick ally, which is you. Nope, you're the betrayers. And whatever, I can pair you with the betrayer, and then B and D. We should be good to go. Let's see. Alright, that's easy enough. Alright, should be good. Should be good then. That should get us 6, or that should get 9 with everybody. Yup. We should have 9 with everyone by the end of this. I think the more complicated one is going to be figuring out who. So that gives everybody that. Complete! That's probably just the green password done. Yeah, that was too easy. Ha! Got it. Way to go. Good work. Hey, look, the screen changed color. So would this be... Could this be? Should this be? Would this be? I knew it! Yeah, buddy. Alright, 1 password down. Now time to figure out the true puzzle. The blue password. Which the hint was... Only we should have more than 10? Was that it? Let me read it again. Nope, wrong thing. We must be the only ones to surpass 9. If that's the case, then we gotta betray somebody who's allying. So that's the only way we're gonna get bigger than 9. So this is an ally person. Oh shit, no, sorry. D was the ally group. So that'll give us... Or solo, sorry. We must be the only ones. So if C always mirrors, A is an ally. If ally, I'm gonna have to mix it up a little bit to do this, I think. So starting it off, let's just put A and B in place. You're the betrayer, you're the allier. So we're gonna start off with. See, wait, you're the allier. I grabbed the ally person. If I grab an ally person, then that means this is the betray. So I think this should be pretty easy because this is a betray person. This person's just gonna match them. So if I just betray, all right, we're off to an okay start. I gotta make sure that E gets betrayed on this next one. So if E's gonna get betrayed here, E is a betrayer. C only mirrors though. So wait, if we could put C on ourselves, that would make us do the thing. E's got to get betrayed here, so A and E can cancel each other out, I think. B and D, I'm not scared because I only have 1 point. Alright, let's do that. And I'm going to pick ally so I actually get points. And then, basically I just want to make sure I get points and E doesn't get to 9, because the rest of the groups can't get to 9 here. So as long as E doesn't get to 9, we're good. So I gotta make sure E gets betrayed here by, I guess we can have A go against him because they betray each other. Yep. Or, yeah, that's fine. And then I can just mirror myself and the 2 allies can just ally with each other again and it doesn't matter because they're only gonna get 2 points. So as long as I click ally, we have 10 and we'll win, right? Oop. Hell yeah. Easy. What an easy puzzle. Alright. Looks like that was the answer. Fuck yeah. Oh, there are different symbols now in different places. Alright, guys. Final puzzles solved. What a fucking crank. Yeah, we got it. We got it. I didn't mean to click on that. That's fine. We're good. I got the password. Come on. Let me fucking get over here. I'm ready, dude. Let's go. Let's go, dude. I'm not even reading the dialogue anymore. What are my passwords? Let's go. Moon, sun, star. Alright. Moon, sun, star. Blue password, done. All the gold files are now mine. Hell yeah. Good job. You opened it. Well done. Boop. Got it. I got all the gold files in the game, guys. Hell yeah. Somebody was asking me about whether or not I'm going to read the gold files. I don't know. Do you guys really want me to read them on screen? Because, I mean, we're kind of at a point in the game where it's like, if I don't read them now, I might never get a chance. So, maybe I'll read them. I don't know. Star, star, sun. Let me just finish getting all the stuff out of here first. Then maybe we'll take a glance at the gold files. Take a glance at them. Maybe I'll look at some. Maybe not all. Ooh. Whoa. What? Double Accelavir? Yo. Yes. It's open. Okay, then. Let's see what we got in here. First off, got the star keys. Sweet. We can use those to play the game. Hold on. Those keys are important, but look at this. Accelavir. Yo, a consummate collection. What does that mean? I must have got all the collectibles in the game or something, too. The Radical 6 Cure. Oh, thank goodness. I don't know what to say. Quark's gonna be okay. Is he crying? Sweet. Alright, let's get out of here. We need to get this stuff to Quark and Alice. Yeah, you're right. This key should do the trick. Sick! Alright, let's get moving. So I got the key, I got 2 Accelavirs, which is very interesting. We also got this hologram thing, which I want to figure out what this is all about. But let's look at the secrets, shall we? So I already looked at the gold files from the very first one, right? Basically, we learned about the AB game before I actually got to the AB game, and I kind of shouldn't have looked at them, right? It was just random pieces of information. Let's see what else we got here. What is the nonary game? I'm not reading that. Nonary game rules, supplementary rules, pair solo. Doesn't matter. Wait, sorry. In addition to whatever. Yeah. BP, blah. Number 9 door. 03, number 9, blah, blah. The number 9 caret. Yeah, 9 seconds, got it. Total lunar eclipse. We've learned about that enough times. Soparil, we've learned. Wait, what? This is also title 999. It was created by Mr. H, who was the. Oh, okay. It talks about who this was made by. Interesting. Tubocurine. Ejected 9 minutes. Blah blah blah. Atom. Yeah, we learned about the atom already. Newspaper expert. Excerpt. Pandemic. Radical 6. You'll just have to play the game and find out. Injection gun. Yeah. Primary chromatic door. Secondary chromatic door. Yeah, yeah. EUs are erotic units. What the heck? Wait, what? Wait, what? What? It ranges from 0 to 20, where 20 might be Marilyn Monroe and 0 might be Gilbert Gottfried. For the curious, Danny Trejo rates 16 EU. Just being sexy does not guarantee a high EU rating. Not to be confused with competing systems of hotness or sexability, the EU system weighs a number of factors such as practicality, sustainability, emotional investment, and the bias of the observer. Women with a high EU rating have usually answered the art of a tease. What the fuck, man? Phi's got all the EUs then. Collection of films that Tenmyoji has gathered. Their content isn't really explicit per se, but they still aren't really appropriate for someone Quark's age. It should be noted that the term does not imply the video contain grandpas or grandpa-like actors. Thank you for this. Sigma has a strange verbal and possibly psychological tick which causes him to make cat puns whenever he talks about cats. The cause of this behavior seems to be experienced he had a child when Sigma was in preschool. There was a deserted house near his school that everyone called the Cat Mansion. He always loved cats, so every day he would visit the Cat Mansion and give the cats that lived there some of his lunch. One day he realized that he could understand what the cats were saying to one another. A magical black cat appeared and told him that he had given him this gift in exchange for giving foods to his fellows. But the magical cat said, "You can never tell anyone about your gift," the magical black cat warned. "If you do, you'll be cursed." But young Sigma was so happy about his newfound ability that he slipped and told a girl about it. So the black cat cursed him. His curse was to speak only in cat puns for the rest of his life. Fortunately for him, a magical white cat came along soon afterward, felt the curse was a little too harsh and lessened it, so that he would only talk in cat puns when he talked about cats. And they lived happily ever after. That's fucking silly as hell. Okay, so something about a phone. Wow, really? In this game, there is a phone in the cabinet, in one of the cabins. It can't call outside the facility, but what if you dial something like 5309 or 6969? Wow, that was actually in the game. Amazing. Golem is when we learned about... Oh, this one's actually talking about what real golems are. Racing the E changes the word to met. Wait, what? Oh. Which in Hebrew is for death. Oh. What? Okay. Interesting. One of the golems found in the bay. His name was Golem. Well, that's what we called him. Chinese room. We heard this story already. I don't really want to go through this again, I think. Not really. Turing test is designed to gauge a computer's ability to exhibit intelligent behavior. Okay. Cool. Supplementary rules. Golem. Yeah. Golem's short story. So we learned his thing about the thing. Yeah. Wound 1. Wait, what? Wound 1? Oh, Wound 1. How the old lady died, right? Yeah. Wound 2? What? Oh, this is just more information about the same wound, I think. Coroner, not to be confused with coroner. A coroner is a government official. Thank you. Autopsy, it is also evaluating diseases. It is also super gross. Hilarious. Wait, it can also be closed for someone who performs these duties whether or not they're actually employed by the government. Well, there you go. I should be reading all these. These are silly. Luminol is an organic compound. Its properties made useful with blood, real blood. Keep his mind next time contemplate how you deal with neighbors listening to death metal at 3 in the morning. Oh, amazing. Amazing. Bracelet 2? What? At first glance, Kay's bracelet seemed different than the others. Specifically, it appears to be attached to his suit. Although the design is slightly different, it is not a part of his suit. The bracelet is actually attached directly to his wrist. Okay. Generalized amnesia. Memory condition specific condition where the sufferer retains knowledge such as language, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we talked about this. Wait, what? Kay suggested that an extremely painful breakup might have been caused of this condition. Usually requires much more powerful trigger than breaking up with someone. In fact, a painful breakup often has the opposite effect. You want desperately to forget, but find that to be impossible, which leads to all sorts of other mental disorders, or so the person sitting behind me says. Wow. Okay. Cooked food! Twice cooked pork, paella, nasi goreng. These are all the things they ate. I'm hungry. Yukai jang, borscht, tom kha gai, chef's pasta. Should I read these? Thai dish, very spicy. Whatever the chef feels like making. Sometimes you don't know what it is until you take a bite. Sometimes you don't even know then. Word 030 the third says before he leaves there are variations. Have a nice trauma, have a nice trace, have a nice trumpet. Okay. Free the soul. We've already learned about free the soul. Do I really need to read this? Separate themselves. No quality considering how peaceful, blah, blah. They seem like a pretty scary group of people. Okay. 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 Sorry, I need to adjust my seat here. I have a blanket under me and it's like bunching up. Sorry for the annoyance. Okay. Adjustments done. Myrmidons. We learned a lot about them already. Free the Soul's powerful group with the Myrmidons at their fucking thing. No one knows where this rumor comes from exactly, but I can tell you it's from a very credible source. Indeed, brother. Founder of Free the Soul. God had spoken to Brother and given him a mission. Brother dedicated his life to realizing the mission, and at the age of 26 he established Free the Soul. Why? He claims that Y is a symbol for miracles. Okay. Bracelet 3. Here is some information that isn't revealed in the game. The bracelet put on the left wrist of the knife, which is the Ambidex game, has an important feature that is never mentioned. As soon as it's put on, a needle on the other side activates and inserts itself into the wearer. That doesn't necessarily mean it injects a drug, only that it activates and pierces the skin. Maybe there's something on the needle, or maybe there isn't. All that's certain is that when someone puts on the bracelet, they get poked. I needed to know that. Need to know information. This refers to the Ambidex game. What does it say? AB game. Okay. Got it. AB game 2. Round blah blah blah. Yep, we already went through this. Penalty. We already know. You die. Voting machine. Yep. It is not mistaken to be for an. It is not to be mistaken for an ATM. Hazmat suit. Here's the. Exchange in order to prevent the trade of harness. PC must wear a specialized hazmat suit when I cannot enter. Got it. Scotch, type of whiskey in Scotland. Scotch, Timmy's favorite drink. He often claims a little scotch scratches itch after returning from work, which annoys Quark. Root beer float, well-known drink. Made by putting a scoop of vanilla ice cream in some root beer, also known as a black cow. Quark has taken to saying root beer floats my boat. Root beer floats my boat. Mm-hmm. 2 stories. Wait, there's a rumor that the floors were actually named after a particular Swedish pop rock group that went from the set. But everyone involved in this project is just it's a vile and hurtful lie. What? It's named after ABBA? Come on, man. That's silly. When the body is infected with radicals because the process through the brain is reduced, Radical 6, whatever. This is why the virus has been termed Radical 6. Nothing special there. Okay, this is the thing that that Phi got out of the journal, I think. Bodies of the day. This is an excerpt from the journal of a researcher due to the pace. Yeah, some sections have been cut out. Okay, got it. Jumpy doll. It sounds like someone named a doll Jumpy, but why? Secret of Quark's hat. Don't you think his hat looks kind of weird? There's that huge band that just wraps around his head. Is he hiding a pair of Ferengi ears? Or maybe he's just a young Lobot. Well, this is just between you and me, but he's got missiles in there. The sides of the hat are hiding those pods, like you see on helicopters or SAM sites, except these missiles are tiny, and when he gets into trouble, both sides of the hat open up and they just fly out all at once like pshh. Just kidding. Actually, he keeps snacks in there. Okay. An antiviral medication. It was found and extracted from an individual in 2038 and then replicated as using the IG Excalibur. Yep. Okay. Treatment pod. God damn, this is ridiculous. Okay, what an incredible machine. It's not that incredible if it can't cure Radical 6, you say. Yes, well, I guess you've got a point, but don't worry. It also has a function called cold sleep. Cold sleep uses CAS freezing it. Freeze the entire body without damaging it. That way, if the disease you can be cured, you can be frozen until a cure is found. Got it. Cold sleep. There are generally 2 types of it. Blah, blah, blah. The other sort of cold sleep is the one in this game. This involves freezing your body to essentially lock it in whatever state it was in. Until recently it was impossible because of the expansion and crystallization that took place in the freezing process in the world where the game takes place, however. CS technology has overcome this hurdle and made cryonics a reality. The resuscitation rate is nearly 100%. In fact, you'd be much more likely to die in a plane crash, which means that freezing yourself to visit the future is safer than flying from Tokyo to Milan. Write that down, children. Okay, CAS stands for Cells Alive System. It allows organic tissue to be safely and non-destructively frozen. In this game, CS is reduced to full sleep. In real life, the problem comes when you try to thaw something out, which also must be done instantly. In this game, however, the technological magic of treatment pod makes returning from cold sleep possible. Because this game is magical. Past 2 non-real games. So we learned about these kind of from Clover. But yeah, I'm not going to go through this, I don't think. I don't see anything special there. Esper Resonance. Yeah. Yeah. Nonary Veterans. Oh, here you go. Here you go. Following 9 people were participants in the Nonary game that Clover claims to have been a part of. Ace, the middle-aged man. Snake, Clover's older brother, and real name Light. Oh, right. Did we learn his name? I forgot if we had learned his name. Anyway, Santa, an arrogant, uncooperative young man. Hey, we have one of those. I'm telling you, dude. There's got to be a connection between Santa and Phi. There's got to be, right? Anyway, Clover. Still Clover, just younger and with a jacket. With a jacket. Junpei, a hero of 9 hours, 9 persons, and 9 doors. June, Junpei's childhood friend, real name Akane Kurashiki. 7, amnesic detective. Lotus, an attractive programmer, has 2 daughters. And Kubota, he's a skittish man. He gets blown up. He does. He definitely does. Neostigmine. This allows to counteract the effects of the muscle relaxant. So this is the cure for tubocurin if you get hit with that. Alright. Ice 9. We already learned about that. There's a rumor that says that all the water in Alice's body is actually an Ice 9. Who knows whether it's true or not, but if it is, then she has to always keep her body temperature above 36 degrees Celsius. Interesting. H. This refers to Gentaro Hongo. He was one of the characters who appeared in 9, while he was the person who supervised the kidnapping of children. So this is Ace, basically. Morphogenetic field theory. Field theory. Zero Escape carries people who can communicate by accident fields known as espers. Got it. Is an important part of the body's defense. The IG replicator found in the lab. Yep, got it. Integer factorization is a process of reducing a number to a series of numbers. Yep, I already know how to do this actually. Well, sort of. But I do know how it works. Tu fui ego eris. A relatively well-known Latin phrase that might not look like it's talking about a pair of... What? About a... Oh, ego... I get it. A pair of sexy toaster waffles, but it actually means something like, what you are, I was. What I am, you will be. Sometimes used as an epitaph, the implication is that the person in question was once alive, like the reader, but that the reader will someday also be dead. A little ominous, I guess. Indeed. SOIS is the group that Alice is from. Stated purpose is to maintain peace, but their charter authorizes them to resist, or arrest, detain, or even kill. Scary. Prisoner's Dilemma. Already learned about that too, so I'm probably not going to read it. Apple and banana, that whole situation. However, sometimes the most rational choice isn't always the best one. Got it. Antimatter bomb. Imagine two types of matter that are exactly opposite male and female when they're combined. So in other words, an antimatter bomb makes an exploding baby. Does that make sense? Anyway, detonator. This will device whatever. Pressing the switch when you're less than a meter away from the bomb will trigger the immediate mode. The bomb will detonate immediately. If you're more than a meter away from the bomb, however, pressing the switch will activate the delay mode, and the bomb will... Yeah, okay, got it. Cybernetic arms. What? A device originally created to weaponize genetically engineered psychic bears? Wait, what? Just kidding, it's actually an arm augmented for online sex chat. What? No, not really. In truth, it's the arm from a mysterious libido-powered robot. I'm just messing with you. A cybernetic arm is actually a mechanical limb that you control with your mind. Really, it has the upper bones, ABT, artificial arm, so you can feel the pain through it. It has veins like this body, so you project medicine and an arm, it'll flow into the rest of your body. Got it. Goddamn. The necklace is never seen without his... Wait, without has a... Is never seen without... Oh, the Luna... Oh, okay. The necklace, Luna is never seen without, has a cage containing a bluebird hanging from it. If you twist the key on the bottom, it plays music. Someone special gave her as a gift, and she says it reminds her of the following lesson. Search for happiness wherever you can. God. 3 laws of robotics. Nothing new here. Nothing silly here. The zeroth law? A robot may harm humanity or by inaction allow humanity to come to harm. Clearly the zeroth law has priority over the first 3, so the first law would have the unwritten addendum except where there's conflict with the zeroth law. Whether or not 016 was aware of this law is unclear, but in any case, for an event, 016 did act in accordance with it. Indeed she did. Swimsuit! For some reason, Sigma, or perhaps the author, seems to be unnaturally obsessed with swimsuits. Why is that? Was he involved in a horrible swimsuit accident, now repressed, in his youth? Did he have a crush in high school on a girl on the swim team who put her Olympic aspirations ahead of any possible romance? Is he just a perv? The world may never know. Maybe I just like swimsuits. This device can be used as an emergency to deactivate blah blah blah. The device has a small QWERTY keyboard. Okay, beneath the LCD display. On top of that is a large black cable which can be attached. Got it. Antimatter reactor. Man, there's a lot of files. It looks like gigantic octopus, but it's definitely not edible no matter how you cook it. Silly. Silly! Glad I have water, because goddamn there's a lot of reading. Particular type of antimatter. Normal hydrogen atoms have 1 proton and 1 electron. But an hydrogen atom has the opposite. I'm going to skip this. TNT equivalent. Bunch of math. TNT stands for Trinity Tallow. No, Trinidad and Tobago. Ah, yeah. Trinidad. That's it. It's one of the most common explosives, which is now how it became to be a reference point. A kilogram of TNT is 4.184 megajoules of energy, but a kilogram of butter has 30 megajoules. Butter is dangerous stuff. Indeed. Einstein's famous quotation, put simply, it means energy is equal to the mass times the speed of light squared. It describes how much energy you'd get by annihilating matter with antimatter. But also carries the interesting implication that with enough energy you could theoretically create matter. Got it. 63 terajoules. Math, and math. Okay, floor B graffiti. Memento Mori, if the ninth line ain't the sun. But seems to have been spelled wrong, likely on purpose. Why? Perhaps it's an anagram like the words on the wall and the floor in the warehouse. Of a warehouse. If it is, what does this one mean? I have the same question. Because no one ever questioned whether or not this was an anagram. And if it is, what does it spell? Does Phi know? I hope she does, because I'm very curious to find out. Very curious. Hourglass, displayed in the background, is actually a 4-second timer. It doesn't have any practical use except maybe for really impatient people. If you were at a restaurant waiting for your food to come out, for instance, hey, how long are you going to make me wait? I've already flipped the hourglass 100 times. Technically, 100 times will only be 400 seconds, which is only 6 minutes and 40 seconds, but saying 100 times is much more dramatic, therefore much more likely to get a desirable response. What is this? Gentle points. These are a measure of how much of a gentleman you are. Somewhere deep in the United Kingdom is an organization that tracks all gentlemen, determining their caliber based off an ancient and Byzantine collection of rules and guidelines. Every year during the spring, a representative of this organization conducts a cursory investigation of each member's behavior, or at least appears to, and then awards gentle points based on what they saw. The following formula is used. Old ladies escorted across the street, times top hats owned, times puzzles solved, times money given to gentleman tracking organization, equals total gentle points. What the hell, man? A small survival knife. It has Mirman stamped on the flat. There's the size. There's blood on it, but whose blood? Floor B hallway locks. Several of the hallways floor B use special locks. One that has already been done. You can explore the entire area at your leisure. Principle of causality. Oh my god. What the hell? There's so many words. One of the interesting implications. Find cause and effect you witness and in a way altering the past. Normally I would comment here that the quantum level here is shit gets real. Given the nature of this phenomenon, it seems like it would be much more accurate to say that the quantum level is where shit gets unreal. That's what I'm talking about. Knox's 10 Commandments. Ronald Knox, a mystery writer. Oh my god. Mystery writing. Okay. The criminal must be mentioned early on. 2. All supernatural and preternatural agencies are ruled out. 3. No more than one secret room or passage. 4. No hitherto undiscovered poisons may be used, nor any appliance which will need a long scientific explanation. 5. No one with extrasensory perception or similar powers can appear. 6. No accident must ever help the detective, nor must he ever have an unaccountable intuition which proves to be right. 7. The detective must not commit the crime. 8. The detective must declare any clues he may discover. 9. The stupid friend of the detective, the Watson, must conceal nothing from the reader. And 10. Twin brothers and doubles generally must not appear unannounced. Interesting. I didn't know there was rules. That's kind of cool. How many more fucking pages? 2 more pages? Alright. Sun, Moon, Star Key. We don't need to do anything about that. Slingshot. Frequently used by adolescent ne'er-do-wells. Can be used as a necklace, but this is not recommended because someone can grab it and launch it into your chin and knock your ass out. That's why. The site in question was for a simulated manned mission to Mars held in the Nevada desert on the year E28. Dialogues from the simulation contained a woman's voice, assumed to be one of the test subjects, saying the 6 of us are dead, counting myself. There are only 3 left. I guess they could say I killed them. No, that's not quite right. Not just them, not just these 6, all of them, all 6 billion. Right. I almost forgot about that clip we heard. Interesting. Alright, almost forgot about that. Termite! Yeah, we learned about termites. That was fun. That's right, even though they're sometimes called white ants, termites aren't even in the same family as ants. They're in the cockroach family instead. Also, king crabs are in the hermit crab order, and the remora is in the perciforms order. I don't... Who cares? Have a nice trust. Term and positional... Oh my god, really? Wait, what? Simply, it means two specialized... Oh, when they are orbiting, they're referred to as superior conjunction when they are lined up in air called inferior. I don't care. Tenmyoji's picture, this one. The subject is a girl named Akane Kurashiki. Akane was one of the people who appeared in the game Sister 999. This child friend of Junpei, the title's main character. Now she was 21. This picture was taken 9 years before when she was 12. Look at the side of the picture. If you look closely, it almost looks like there's a man grinning in the background. Really? Okay. Don't worry if it seems a little strange. A spirit medium has told us that the person in this picture is a guardian spirit he's looking after. He must have shown up here because he's heard what a store of destiny she had a store and decided to see how she was doing. What? I have no idea. I see nothing. If I could look at it without the fucking words on it, I could probably look at it closely. Anyway, what's this? Minkowski space? Minkowski space? Way of describing reality that adds a fourth dimension of time to the three-dimension space. It was described by German mathematician Hermann Minkowski, and therefore bears his name. It also named ski resort for miniature cows. This game. Lagomorph. Scientific name for the order in which rabbits belong. And 0 the third's actual name. What? Lagomorph? What the heck? Or Lagomorph? When they were split up at the red, blue, and green chromatic doors, Tenmyoji told Alice that they were something he had to tell her. That something was, of course, his identity, and that he already knew about Alice and Ice 9, and not because he'd heard about it from Clover. Okay. After the second round, they're going to have to go, huh? Saying fall Tenmyoji to your opponent. What the heck do you mean by all that? It's not fair. If you're telling the truth, then... So what had Tenmyoji said to her? The same thing that he meant to say to Alice, of course. He told her who he was. That simple fact shook Clover's resolve and made her vote ally. Probably hadn't been his original intention to betray her, but after thinking about Quark's safety, he probably felt he had no choice and picked betray. Huh. What does it say? AB Project? A can stand for after and B can be before, but they can also stand for anima and body. Everything that happened in this facility was part of the AB Project. Got it. Mystery of Phi. So who was Phi? There are a few clues gathered throughout the story, but nothing conclusive. Perhaps the truth will be revealed at the Nevada test site. Deactivation passwords. Here's a little something about the buying to activation. Those passwords, they aren't just gibberish. There's something hidden in each one. I can only give you one hint. +1. Good luck. There's a lot more to this story, but I think we'll stop at the secret archives here. Thank you for playing, and we hope you enjoyed the game. There's a hint in the passwords? +1? What? What does that mean? Now you've just intrigued me more. Where's my password list? +1. Huh? I'm not looking at them right now. Alright. Now that I've spent a sufficient however long that was on reading those, let's get the fuck out of here, shall we? God damn, I didn't mean to take that long to read those, but there was a lot more of those than I remember there being. Let's get the fuck out of here. All set. Let's go. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Get the fuck out. Stop that. Jeez. One more time. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Don't fucking interrupt me while I'm trying to leave the room, bitch. Alright. Sweet. We found it, guys. We found it. I think that means we did all the puzzles. I'm the doctor of escapology. Suck on that.
Huh. It opened.
Hell yeah, dude.
We should get back to the Floor A warehouse then.
Alright. Hey, wait. Did you guys hear something?
What?
You didn't hear it? It came from over here, over there. It sounds like something's turning on. See? I told you! This screen wasn't on before.
You're right. Guess it was set to turn on when we opened the door.
It looks like an authentication screen. I think we need to put in an ID and a password.
Well, I have another ID and another password. Hopefully it's the right one.
Yeah, but what?
That was when I noticed the illustration. The lion is eating the sun? The lion is eating the sun. The lion is eating the... Memento mori. Remember death. If the 9th lion ate the sun. Okay. Oh, wow, it's actually going to show me all the lions eating the suns. Nice. Nice. I wonder if I actually have to put in the other password. Like the one that I put in for the last time with the computer. Oh, of course. This was the real 9th lion. But if that was the case... Oh, here you go. Well, whatever. We have 2 passwords to try. We'll try them both. Remember death. Memento mori. Remember death. Memento mori. Remember. Remember, Sigma, remember! Alright. Let's do it, baby. We have what we need. We have all that we need, baby. Let's do it. Alright. I'm assuming it's either the Kurashiki one or it's the other one. Let's do the Kurashiki one because I can do that one off the top of my head. If it doesn't work, then we'll try the other one. What was it? Jumpy Doll? Like I don't have my list open. I just minimized it after I looked at it for a second after looking at that gold file. Let's see. Nice. All right. Hell yeah.
Sigma, look!
Oh yeah. Here we go, baby. You're
Akane. Her name is Akane Kurashiki. I've been looking for her for a very long time.
Alright. And this is why it's awesome that we have Tenmyoji with us. Alright, let's sit back and listen to Akane explain. He walked toward her. Slowly, carefully, almost as if he was afraid of scaring her away. He reached out.
She's a hologram.
Tenmyoji squeezed his eyes shut.
Akane.
He closed his hand around empty air and let it fall to his side. There was a moment of sad silence, and then she began to speak. And then fucking began to yawn. Cut it out.
I see you finally arrived. I've been waiting for you. Well, I suppose that's slightly inaccurate. What you see now is a holographic message I recorded before you came here. Unfortunately, this means I will not be able to answer your questions. At least not directly. I hope you will understand. Now, where to begin? You probably have a great many questions. What day is it? Where are we? Who is Zero? And what does he have to do with Akane Kurashiki? But I imagine there is one question that rises above all the others. Why were we brought here? The answer to that is simple. Everything that has happened here is part of our plan. All of this was required for the success of the AB project. I assume you heard the name by now, at least. In any event, you were all needed in order to execute our plan. The Nonary game was necessary for the same reason. Your question now, I imagine, is just what is this AB project? The answer to that is also simple. Allow me to explain. We created the AB project for one purpose: to transport the consciousnesses of 2 people into the past. Those 2 people are you, Sigma, and you, Phi.
Okay. What do you mean, the past? The moment the words were out of my mouth, I realized no one there could answer the question. Not Phi, not Tenmyoji, and certainly not a pre-recorded hologram.
Have you figured out what this room is? I assume you saw the Q on the door. It stands for quantum. That makes this the quantum room.
Took me a moment to realize she'd changed subjects without even pausing. There was nothing we could do, of course, but I still felt a twinge of frustration.
Take a look at the rear of the room. Do you see that large enclosure? That houses our quantum computer. The systems that control this entire facility run on that machine. That includes the construct you refer to as Zero Jr., as well as the golems. All of them do their thinking in that box. Isn't that strange, though? contrary to how we perceive the world, the body. The thing that you see and interact with is somewhere else, but the mind and all its thoughts are in this box. Perhaps it isn't so strange, though. Perhaps humans are the same, with our minds and thoughts existing separate from our bodies. Our core is in our head, of course. We all have individual brains, think individual thoughts, and act according to individual wills. That makes communication difficult, though. So, we're forced to rely on inefficient mediums, like language, photographs, non-verbal cues, etc., to transmit information. Each one of us is an individual, and we have no direct connection to anyone else. But is that really true? In the dimensions we are most familiar with, yes, it is. If we look at things from another higher dimension, however, we may all be connected after all, like the branches of a tree or a rhizome. Imagine a horizontal cross-section of the root system of a large tree. All you can see are the spots where the roots intersect the plane of your cross-section. In the two dimensions you see, the roots all appear to be individual things with no connection to one another. But this isn't the case. If you expand your view and look at the root system in 3 dimensions instead of only 2, you see the truth. All the roots join together at the trunk. In 2 dimensions, they appear to be separate. But if you look at the roots from a 3rd higher dimension, you see things that might appear to be separate from one another in 3 dimensions could be connected to one another if you look at them in 4 dimensions. Doesn't that at least seem like it could be a possibility? I believe that is how human consciousness actually works. Well, I'm not the only one, I suppose. Zero and I share that belief.
Morphogenetic field theory.
Tenmyoji mumbled something that sounded like nonsense. I opened my mouth to ask him what it meant, but Akane was already talking again.
Now, when I talk about a 4th dimension, I'm referring to the 4th dimension used in Minkowski space-time. Let's start with a single dimension, where all that exists is a point. Connect points to one another, and you have a line. In 1 dimension, the only surface you can create is that, a line. But move to 2 dimensions and create more lines, and you can create shapes. These are 2-dimensional surfaces. Move up to 3 dimensions, and you can connect these shapes to one another and form 3-dimensional objects. Now you have a 3-dimensional surface, which encompasses a volume of space. Connect 3-dimensional objects to one another, and you form a 4-dimensional object, which encompasses a volume of both space and time. It is on that 4th dimensional axis that our minds are connected. If that was true, that theory
Oopsies.
is the foundation of the AB project.
Okay.
The A represents after, and the B represents before.
Okay. Okay. How much more you got to tell me, girl?
It probably sounds silly to you. A ridiculous story made up by a bad old woman. But look at what's happened to you. You've seen many different worlds and timelines, haven't you, Sigma? And what about you, Phi? I know you have too. Am I wrong? Tenmyoji should know what I'm talking about as well. I believe you experienced something very similar nearly half a century ago. You sent your consciousness to the past to help save a little girl's life.
Tenmyo is Junpei!
It was a long time ago, but perhaps you still remember.
Yeah, of course I do. How could I forget? That little girl was you, Akane.
Suddenly it felt like Fi and I were outsiders, trespassing on something we had no right to see. Tenmyoji's face was taut with emotion as he looked into Akane's eyes. It seemed almost like she was looking back at him.
Now, unfortunately, my time is up. The final stage of the project will begin very soon. I need to go prepare. The next time we meet, I can tell you the rest of the story. So come and find me. I'll be waiting. One last thing. The cat in the box. Is it alive or is it dead? Sigma? Phi? You will decide its fate. Goodbye.
What the
Wait.
fuck? Wait.
Akane, wait!
Oh, Tenmyoji, I can almost see you. You don't need to worry. Everything is going to be okay. I will see you again one day. I promise. But I'm going to have to ask you to wait just a little longer.
Wait. Akane!
And then she was gone. What the hell, man? Tenmyoji collapsed to his knees, his back hunched and shaking. Saw tears land on the white-knuckled fist he pressed against his thighs. I kept quiet. What was there to say? Fi and I looked at one another and nodded silently. With a shaking hand, Tenmyoji pulled a photograph out of his pocket. It was a picture of a girl. After all that we'd been through, her smile was enough to break your heart. Okay. What the fuck, man? Okay. Now what, though? We made our way to the warehouse on floor A and met up with the others. It took only a few minutes to decide to head to the infirmary. Okay. Oh, right, because we're gonna fucking cure everyone. Or, rather, Quark and Alice. As soon as we arrived, we began to treat Alice and Quark with Radical 6. For Radical 6. I gave Luna the Accelerator that I'd found in the Q room. She quickly prepared it, and ka-chunk, and ka-chunk, they healed. Injected Alice and Quark.
Thank goodness. It will take some time for them to recover completely, but they should be fine. Good.
Indeed.
Thank you, Luna. And thanks for finding the medicine, you guys. Thank you so much.
Don't sweat it.
No need to thank us.
Tenmyoji said nothing, just walked over to Quark's unconscious body. He took the small boy's hand in his own and held it tight. I could see tears at the corners of his eyes as he turned away from us. Okay. Suddenly I remembered. Dio. Where had he gone? It didn't take me long to find him. He was sprawled unconscious on the floor beneath the sink. Handcuffs. Or handcuff? Wait, handcuffs?
Oh, we found those in the crew quarters.
Sweet.
Before you returned, we went to check on the bomb in room 2, and we found them there. Of course, the bomb was indeed turned off. Thank you again for dealing with it. You are, quite literally, lifesavers. You have my eternal gratitude.
I coughed awkwardly and looked pointedly around the room. I glanced over at Fi to see she was doing the same thing. God, there's still so many more things we have to like unveil and uncover. This is gonna take forever. After that, we headed back to the Floor A warehouse to play the AB game, right? We still gotta do this too. Don't forget about this. Specifically, me, Fi, Kay, and Luna. Clover and Tenmyoji decided to remain in the infirmary just in case something happened with Alice, Quark, or Dio. Luna would represent Clover's team, with Quark and Dio sleeping. Kay would represent their team by default, which left me, Fi, and Tenmyoji. Alright, you should vote.
No, I'll let you handle it. I chose Betray in the last round. You probably don't trust me right now.
What? That doesn't matter now.
Excuse me, I apologize for interrupting, but I think you should be the one to vote in the next round fight.
Why?
You already have 9 BP. There's no reason for you to choose Betray now, you see?
Hey, you're acting like I might actually try and betray her.
Not necessarily.
What does it matter what he's suggesting? We're almost almost there. We just have to play the AB game 3 more times. Then we can all get 9 points. But that means each representative has to choose ally all 3 times.
Yup. And the only reason to play that much is because Luna only has 3 goddamn points. But yeah. Well, Luna and Alice, but yeah. Oh, and Tenmio. Never mind. 3 guys have 3 points. But yeah, that's only because they have such low points. Yeah, just by math's sake, they'll get there eventually.
Okay, I'll vote. You sure you're alright with this, Sigma?
Yeah, I trust you. I handed her the star key.
Shall we open the doors?
Okay.
An Ambidex gate,
Yeah.
45 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, right. We have to wait for the deadline.
Oh. Well, we could vote earlier, but then each voter would be stuck inside the AB room for 45 minutes.
Okay, let's go back to the infirmary then.
I agree. Please, lead the way.
Fair enough. Luna and Kay set off toward the yellow door. I was about to follow when...
Hold on. I just remembered something. The
What?
AB room on the left, in one of the other histories, she...
Oh, yeah, you're right. Akane's body was in there. What does this mean? Why didn't we find her body in this time?
Maybe because she wasn't murdered.
There you go. But how? When did history change?
Do you remember what Akane said?
The cat in the box. Is it alive or is it dead, Sigma? 5.
You will decide its fate.
You will decide its fate.
Alright. Indeed. Schrödinger cat
Exactly.
thing. I wonder what she meant about us deciding its fate.
Perhaps she was saying her own fate wasn't decided yet. The history where she's alive and the history where she's murdered are both real right now.
What? No, that's impossible. We've already opened the box. We opened the door to this AB room and there was no body.
No, we haven't opened the box. We haven't found a body. But we haven't found her alive yet either. In other words, we haven't actually observed her. The hologram was a recording from before this game started.
Uh-huh.
The next time we meet, I can tell you the rest of the story.
Yep, we gotta find her alive, dude.
So come and find me. I'll be waiting.
The hell is she then? Where was Akane now? Where was she waiting for us? That's a good fucking question. Or what if she wasn't anywhere now? What if she was waiting for us in another timeline? Or what if she was waiting for us in the past? Was that even possible? If she was, what would that mean? Oh my god, there's actually a lock here too? Jeez. It's a good thing I have everything already, so whatever this is, hopefully we don't get blocked by it. Good lord. To be what? What? Yeah, what? 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 New destination has been added to the flowchart. What? Are you fucking shitting me? Oh my god, what is happening? Okay. What? Fucking talk about throwing curveballs, game. New destination on the fucking flowchart. What? Back to before the beginning? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Well, shit. I'm already over 2 hours right now. I didn't expect a good place to stop again, but I think we have a good place to stop again right here. Okay, that's fine. I'll record the rest of this. Probably not right now because my voice is fucking spent. So is my energy. But I'll record the rest of this tomorrow just so I have it all done. Holy shit, dude. Man. Wow. Okay. Okay. So we're going back to the past to talk to Akane. This is going to be very interesting. I'm quite excited for this, and I can't wait to see what she says and what else we get revealed on. Because holy shit at this point. Holy freaking shit. Okay. See you guys in the next one. Peace!